So the question is, how strong are you to fulfill the mission of Jesus? How will you sustain yourself?
Okay, so the first question that Father wants us to discuss is what sustains me, okay, so me as in each of you, in your faith. So the main question is, what is faith?
The definition of faith is found with our logical truth, right? I say what sustains it is reading the Bible, one, because without the Bible you will not understand the concepts of Mass, right? I would say learning the flaws of people spoken about in the Bible and learning their mistakes and how Jesus corrects their mistakes.
Yeah.
I think also like we go follow the commandments.
I'm going to come a bit left field here. Good friendships. For me, the key thing about faith is you can't do it alone.
Yeah.
You know, as the church, we're called to community, and a part of community is good friendship. So that helps sustain the faith.
What I disagree with you is like you can do it alone, but doing it better is way better. Because I'll give you an example. When I used to go to church, before I used to go home, that's it. But then sometimes I used to go with Chris, Bellavi and Avron, and then sometimes we would have discussions in the car till like 10 p.m. at night. Yeah, and then that would be a good way of sustaining faith. So like, I'd say discussing in a group, right? So what we're doing now.
I think asking questions is a great way of sustaining your faith. In fact, I would go even further to say, if you're not questioning your faith, you're lessening your faith.
I think another one would be like even what we consume on social media and like YouTube and stuff, because that also influences us a lot, and it depends what you consume over there, which will like it either strengthens your faith or just destroys it.
We want to be better, but it often feels like we can't have our old selves if we want this new self, and it's hard to let go.